Howdy, I'm Fish. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and the DJI Mic 2, and you have to use Pro in order to get to the additional features of the microphone. If you don't want to do that, you can turn it off. And let me show you what it looks like when it's in the off position. I don't know if you're going to see any difference or hear the sound difference, but maybe the decibel levels went up a little. Maybe the ISO or the shutter, the auto white balance, things like that may, you want something a little bit different. This is without Pro mode. Did you know if you're in playback and you hit the record button, you don't immediately get to record a video? It just goes back to the main screen. How sweet is that? I use a DJI Osmo Action 4, and it's on its latest firmware, version 1.4.2, whatever number it is, firmware 1.4. And the DJI Mic 2 is on its latest firmware as well. I can't even remember the names of all these firmwares, so we'll just say the latest. And even on the Pocket 3, the latest firmware. And did you know that you can use the pair button to start and stop your shutter, and the record button, and it'll vibrate and let you know, bzzz, hey, I'm recording, bzzz, hey, I stopped. No more. No more indeed. Are you after conserving or are you after performance? You can't have both with DJI. It's either one or the other. Did you also know when you charge your Pocket 3, it'd dim down after 100% of charge and would stay on? Oh, that won't burn your screen. But if you connect it to your OTG to the PC, the connection, the little tool link, goes away, blacks out, disappears. One or the other. You can't have both. It can't be dimmed. DJI thinks there is a burning issue in the camera, but yet they leave the 100% on, dimmed, not off. All right. The vibrate is important for the shutter on the DJI Mic 2 because what if you're hard of hearing, the good old Hulk Hogan that used to do that move? Yeah. And you're here, you hit it. What do you have to see but the little bullet on the upper left or the blinking light that is on? That's it. But what if you are this way and you're in the side or the front of the camera and you hit it and you stop it, and you get recognition from DJI. You would have missed all that. So rather miss out on things like this, coming around and passing by and looking, you'll never know. I got some thing here, something's happening. And it's over here. It's right down there. They got out of the car. It's not one, two. Yeah, so let's continue on with what we have to say here. Well, the party's over. Or is it? I guess they're leaving, they're searching, they did their little talk, and off they go. Yeah, so I think it's pretty important to have things work the way they're supposed to, and not just be taken away without notice and not telling anyone. And I thought that the vibrate was working, and then all of a sudden it's gone with updated firmware. And I really couldn't confirm that with the Pocket 3 because I updated to the latest firmware and it wasn't there. So it seems that the Pocket 3 was the first to take it away, and then the Action 4 came soon after, and that was DJI. Somebody out there must have told DJI, oh, we don't need the vibrate. It's, we want more power. And the way they said it, they didn't say we didn't need the vibrate. We just want more power. We want to, turn the mic off sooner, and we want the mic to stay on. Everybody's got mixed emotions. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm just out here during the little break that I got to go shoot video. I heard it all. I said it all. I shared it all. I just don't get it sometimes. Well, DJI, I gotta put you away for now. I don't want to get mesmerized. I don't want to be fascinated. I just don't want to get lost in the sauce. I got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to use, share, and have fun with. And it's not the most fun camera when things bother people. I'll give you one nice example. The prompts. They're so large on some, and they just stay on way longer than others. And they cannot be tamed down or controlled by the consumer. You have to make the requests, and you hear these requests over and over, and that DJI says we cater to the consumer. And here we are. They can't do it. I think the engineers were given instructions and followed protocol, and they said, hey, we're supposed to make the DJI mic connection 80% battery life on the mic 2 real short. But what did they do? They made the mode button, the switch, go on for a split second. You don't have enough time to say, hey, am I on the right mode? Did I switch? And can I just touch something else? Yeah, that's what they did. They made the opposite. I thought I had auto face tracking or selfie face track on, and it automatically recognizes you. Well, I said a lot, did a lot, shared a lot, talked a lot, made a lot of sense. And I hope you are looking for your DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And when you come across your little issues for yourself, I hope you'll, say, hey, Fish had a point there. And on that note, I'll catch you on many other videos to come.